Welcome y'all. Today is the Facebook Saturday collaboration. Participating is Girly Nail 66, The Leo Diva, May Nails Designs, Never Naked Nails Nail Art, Patty's Polish Corner is the hostess of this collab. SpacyTracyNails is me, and if you'd like to see how I did it, keep watching. Welcome to SpacyTracyNails. My channel is all about nail art, reviews, swatches, and more. You can also find me over on Facebook and Instagram. Now let's go do some nails. Okay, I'm going to be using a Mezerdoo stamping plate, and I will use these stars right here. And then I'm going to use these stars as well. Then I'm going to be using a Maniology plate, and it's M042. Also, I'm a Maniology ambassador, and the discount code is SpacyTracy10. I also have the rest of my affiliate codes down below. The other plate that I'm going to be using is Uber Chic 4-03. I'm going to use these stars right up there on my pinky. Now back to the Mezerdoo plate, which is D-08. I am taking off the blue film. I've not used this plate. This is the very first time, so I always leave the films on until then. Once I'm done with that, I want to clean it with 100% acetone. I am also using a pencil stamper. They're awesome for little small designs, and it's from Uber Chic. I'm using my Maniology Ice Cube stamper, and the stamping polishes that I'll be using is Frozen B316, Maniology's Glass Slipper B224, and then I'll also be using Pueen, and it is the Rockin' Metallica 601 Silver Dust. So here is my base color. It is a textured polish. It is from Sinful Colors, and it is from their Crystal Crush collection. The color is Ruby Mine. If you don't like a texture polishes, you can put like a glitter grabber top coat and then a regular top coat over that, and you'll get, you know, it'll look more glossy, I guess. I'm going to be using just the Bundle Monster scraper, and then I am going to put Glass Slippers and Frozen and Silver Dust on the same image, and I'm just putting it all over the place, like so it would be more of an ombre look is where I'm kind of going from for this design. So the one thing that you want to make sure is that you are covering most of the design, that you have enough. So I'm scraping it to make it more like an ombre, so it's okay if they mix up. And there it is. It's a beautiful little ombre with blue, silver, and white. And then I'm just kind of cleaning off the excess around it, putting it on my thumb, and here we go. It's gauging where it is. I'm not sure why I did it this way, but anyway, I'm stamping that sucker on there, and here we go, rocking it a little bit back and forth to make sure that it's on there, especially because I have the curved C, and it's very curved, so I have a little bit of a problem sometimes getting the design on the sides, and I'm just going to kind of tap it down to make sure that it's on the sides as well. And then just basically here we go with the second one. I'm just doing the different colors and little blobs all over it, and make sure when you do that that you don't like mix your colors onto your brush, because if you do, just make sure you wipe it off on the side of something to make sure you don't put it back in your bottle and get your colors all mixed up, because you don't want to do that. That would be just awful in a way, because then you can contaminate your colors, I guess. So I really thought that this mani turned out really good after the fact. The only thing that I could see that some people really don't like texture polishes, and I was going to put a glossy top on it too, but it actually was so pretty afterwards. I couldn't do it. And I've actually had it on for a couple days and it hasn't chipped or anything, so I'm pretty impressed with Sinful Colors and the texture. If you can get it past, you know, feeling the texture on there. Okay, so now this has got my last ombre stars on. Loving it, looking great, really looking good. This is going to be a great mani. Alright, so now we're going to put them stars on, just single stars on a couple fingers. And so we're going to just kind of use my pencil stamper that I was telling you about. And put that white on there, the frozen color actually. And once I do that, I'm going to scrape it, and then I'm going to just lightly touch it down, just lightly. Oh, but didn't take off the lid. It's very important to take off the lid. So we're going to take off the lid now, and Alright, now that we've got that lid off of this stamper, we're going to try this again, and making sure, like I was telling you, you want to lightly touch it. And then I'm just cleaning it off around it as well. But it's easier because you can do just like a single image. These are great for that. And as you can see right there, there's the star. And I am just gonna bloop it down on my nail. I was trying to get in the middle, but it didn't go in the middle. It's kind of the side. But that's okay too, because the fireworks are going to come around it, so it'll look really good. It's still going to turn out really, really good. Here's the first one, and now we're going to do the second one. And if you guys are interested in these pencil stampers, I'm not really sure if Uber Chic still has this one because I got it in a D-stash. But I'm sure that if you look around, I've seen them at different places. Different companies have them. And then I'm just kind of pushing this down. Tried to get it in the middle. Of course, I'm off to the side again. Can't seem to figure out where the middle is, but that's okay. It still worked out great. Okay, we've got the stars done. Now it's time to do the stars with the shooty star things, that I'm going to put that on my pinky. And I'm doing color placement here. Not ombre this time, color placement. I put that glass slipper on, and then I'm doing the silver dust where the little shooty, I don't know, the little lines are. And then you want to just scrape straight across. Don't blend it, because this is not ombre look. This is color placement that I'm doing. As you can see right here, it's really good. This pencil stamper is really good for single designs, especially little small ones, because then you don't have to have all that stuff around it. And look at that, it picked up really well, and oh my goodness, this is really starting to look good. Look at all of that shimmery from the texture. It's looking great. Alright, now what we're going to do is go into putting the fireworks on. Okay, we're using the Maniology plate with all the little fireworks designs on there. This is a really neat plate. It came from their New Year's one, but you can use it for any of them for fireworks. So fireworks is what I'm using it for the 4th of July. And I do the blue and or the glass slipper and the silver dust together like an ombre look. And this isn't turning out exactly what I had pictured in my head. So there it is, but now what I'm going to decide to do is go with double stamping. And that's when you put one color down and then you stamp the design again, and you put it like off-centered from it. So that's kind of what I'm going with now. Or I actually mix them up a little bit. So that's how I will do this very next one. I put the silver dust on a random one of these designs, and I pick it up and I'm gonna put it on my nail on the corner, and here we go. And you'll see like it's just the one color. And then what I'm going to do is pick up another one, and I'll put the other color, the glass slipper on, and we're going to just double stamp it. And that just gives it kind of like some more character, so it kind of pops a little bit more. The white's underneath it, or the silver is underneath it, and this just gives it a little bit more poof, like a firework. Mostly when you're doing double stamping, you're using the same image, but I'm just trying it a little bit different, you know, doing random the firework designs, and just kind of letting it be kind of different, because when fireworks go up, they're not, you know, actually just perfect. So that's kind of what I was trying to do here, and it still turned out really, really well, even though it wasn't where I, you know, put like the same design over the top of it. And I could have did that and just like off-centered it a little bit, but I went ahead and did it this way. And I wasn't going to redo it. This is the way it was going to be. Okay, so I'm using Frozen again, and then right here I scrape it just a little bit more because there was like a line down it. And you're just supposed to scrape once. That's not the, you know, but sometimes there's an exception to the rule. But then again, I am putting this on the little corner, and I'm kind of covering up my star. My star is getting a little overrun here by these fireworks, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm using the glass slipper. Again, this is a beautiful blue. It is a metallically blue, but it is absolutely gorgeous and stamps really well too. Also, the color Frozen is one of the best whites. That it's kind of like a pearlish color. It's awesome. It's great for, like, you know, for the winter, for snowflakes and things. I just got mine recently, so I'm really, I've been told about it and really glad that I got it, because I've actually used it a few times now. And this blue, I would say it's a must-have too. I would get it. The blue and the Frozen for sure. The silver dust from Pueen is awesome too. Alright, we have got all of the stamping done now. I'm going to clean up around my nails, and I didn't use any latex because the thin lines are really easy usually to clean up around your nails. I'm taking just masking tape, or Scotch tape, not masking tape, but Scotch tape. And I'm just, like, you know, putting it on there and ripping it right off like a band-aid. Works great, especially if you make sure that you keep your cuticles oiled. Okay guys, there it is. I hope that y'all enjoyed my video, and I hope everybody has a safe 4th for the ones that celebrate it, and for the others, just have a great weekend. And I appreciate you spending your time with me while I did my nails today. This was definitely a big plus for me. I thought it turned out to be a beautiful mani. But this is SpacyTracyNails signing off.